All right, so Thursday night, men's group Bible study. Good day. Started out early. I got up early and sat on the couch just chilling until my brother-in-law came over and hung out. He came over with his dad so that I didn't have to drive backwards to go get him to then go to Bible study. And then he's crashing on the couch here tonight as well, which it's nice that we have that availability with the new apartment, even with everything still so many boxes and stuff in a mess. It's nice to have that availability to us to be able to accommodate that way. Mostly just sat around playing video games for the first part of the day. I made breakfast, bacon and eggs. Yum, I love bacon. And the eggs were seasoned with dill, and I don't remember everything I put in it. But I like dill in my eggs. Dill is a wonderful flavor in my eggs, in my opinion. Anyway, played some games. Then I made lunch, which was beans and franks, and used different beans. Used dark kidney and light kidney beans, as well as some white Northern American beans or something like that. Don't remember exactly what they were called. And pintos as well. And then I threw in spices, onion powder, and things like that, which really was quite delicious, actually. Very filling. I'm pretty sure I can go through the whole leftovers within the time frame that it would be good for, but quite a bit of leftovers. It was a bit more filling than I anticipated, actually, which is wonderful, actually. It really is great. Cheap and filling and plenty of leftovers. Yeah, that's what I like. Anyway, after that, we played a little bit more games. We did Wordle and Quirtle and Octurtle and Anti-Wordle with Makana. So it was fun spending that time with her. And then we ended up we left early and went and did a couple rounds of disc golf at Brecky Park in Stillwater. And it's a 9-hole course, so it's a pretty quick one too. Everything is a par 3 and reasonably so. I'm still not hitting zeros yet. I'm looking forward to the day that I can hit negatives, but there was this time in Cannon Falls I actually got a couple of rounds that were into the negatives, but Cannon Falls had some really easy holes to hit, and things that should have been a par 3 were things like par 4s and stuff. So it was a good good course to make yourself feel good if you are like me and just a novice at disc golf. But it was a lot of fun. Brecky Park isn't bad though. It's got some good technical parts to it, but some good open parts to it as well. So overall, it's pretty solid for the short course that it is. Anyway, then there was Bible study, and Bible study is always great. Lots of good conversation. Got sidetracked by so many different things. It was a blast, but even in our sidetracks, we still find a way to tie it into the Bible study and stuff. And we are only going through like 20 verses, maybe something like that. And even in those 20 verses, I mean, we really dig deep, and we're in the book of John right now, one of the Gospels. And it was quite good. The thing that stuck out to me the most, and that's kind of the idea of the Bible study too, is each one of us has our own takeaways from it. But the thing that stuck out to me the most was Jesus was talking to some leaders and Pharisees and stuff, and it was talking about how some of the people believed in him, but were afraid to speak because they were afraid of getting kicked out of the synagogue. And it just resonated. How often have I acted out of fear instead of faith, where God's telling me, hey, go do this, and I'm like, okay. And then the moment of truth comes and I get scared and I don't do it. It happens more than I would like for it to. Honestly, one time is more than I would like it to, but it happens more frequently than that, sadly. But still, even with that, it was a great Bible study, and really self-examination that goes with it and stuff. It's just so. And we only had, I think, 7 guys there, if I count correctly. That's including myself. But even with that, it was good. Maybe it was 8. I think maybe we have miscounted. I'll count again later. Anyway, um, yeah. So with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep here. I've got a busy day tomorrow, I'm sure, but busy days are good days usually. Gonna look at McConnell's car again. It's making some noises again. Don't know if it's the same side. Could be the other side, but I'm gonna drive it over to my friend's place again. We'll look at it together, and then we'll watch some movies together with some friends, and it'll be a good day. And anyway, at this point, again, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love you all. God bless, and have a wonderful evening.